All right, guys. So, welcome to the Harpoon Gaming 2016 Highlander. We've done this previously in 2014. I realized we missed 2015, but we're going to do it again. And we had a lot of fun last time. The staff team lost, unfortunately, last time. But this time, we have high hopes. We have high hopes. Joining me today, we have Perp, the chief of staff,
Yeah.
and Spirit, who's a faithful regular of Harpoon.
And kind of the reason that the staff team lost last time.
Yeah, most definitely a reason the staff team lost last time.
Good evening.
Mr. Platt Sniper. So I guess we can talk about.
I guess we can go over the map.
Yeah, I mean, let's talk about the teams first, and then we'll talk about the map. And you can talk about the map because I knew nothing about this. So representing the staff, we have. Let me just get up my fancy little roster here. We have Skipper as the scout, some Porcupine as the soldier, Clutch as the pyro, Solid Slate as the demo, Sparky as the heavy, TsundereBaka as the engineer, Darkosshear as the medic, and a silly Wabblit sniper, a slow scout on spy. And slow scout will be serving as the staff team captain. As far as the regulars go, we have Lord of Stalkers on Scout, Gentle Chief on Soldier, Nicholas Konku on Pyro, Jailbreak on Demo, The Reaper on Heavy, Cake Enterprise NG, Abashed Medic, B4L on Sniper, and Thu as Spy. And Thu will be serving as the team captain for the regulars. Barrett, why don't you take it over for the map?
I mean, yeah, the lineup seems going to be pretty balanced. We have some key players from the regular team. We have, for example, Thu. He is normally a sniper main, but he has recordedly also played as heavy on some occasions and spy on a few. I mean, playing as a sniper also gives you an advantage if you're really good with your revolver aim. So I'm expecting Thu to go huge on this game. And considering its process is one of my favorite Highlander maps. But not only is it 5 CP, but it also can bring a lot of tension, because if the teams are very balanced, it can go either way. It could go into a long stalemate for an entire of 30 minutes, which is the default time.
From first looks here, it also looks as though the key matchup of the game is actually going to be the spies. It's not, from what I've seen, it's not going to be from the medic play and the demo, but the spies are universally two of the most skilled players in the match. So seeing who can take out the medic first is going to be obviously the underlying theme of every Highlander match, but it's going to be the biggest thing here, because once the medics go down, it's a wrap. I think the spies are going to have to be the big determining factor with who wins.
All right, so I'm going to do a quick message to both the teams, and then we can get started. Does that sound good?
Okay.
Alrighty.
Sounds good to me.
FYI, if you can hear us right now,
all laugh at the same
so real quick, guys.
Yes.
If you can hear me right now, I'm broadcasting, and we can hear you, and the stream can hear you, regulars and staff members. So first off, good luck to both of you guys, both of your teams, not you guys. Hopefully this will be fun for all of you. Just a quick reminder that at random times we may listen in on your chat. You won't hear us most likely. I think I can set that up, but the stream will hear you. So just keep that in mind. And also, just be aware of what you're saying and how you're holding yourself. Just know that you're on stream, and I like to promo-ban people. That's pretty much all I got. I'm going to unlink the channels now so you won't hear each other at all, and we'll get started.
GG.
Yeah.
Good luck, fun.
Good luck, have fun, boys.
Good luck.
Okay.
The other thing to watch for is the random chance of a permaban.
Always beautiful and always just,
Just imagine pushing a point and then all of a sudden your medic goes down. Where do you go? The Banland.
Lord.
I'm pretty sure that the winning team is gonna, or the winning team, if it's the regulars, they're obviously gonna play a game of Russian roulette. The last man standing gets to remain unbanned.
So it's okay. Alrighty. Well, I think we're ready. So let's get started.
Why do I feel like Skipper's AFK?
Oh God.
Oh man, that'd be terrible.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Oh, he's not. Good.
Okay. Here we go.
Let's see if either demo gets the jump out of the
seems
spawn.
like we're live.
Yeah.
Nope.
Here we go.
Either demo. Now the game's going to be first. Who's going to be the first to mid? Because it appears to be that the demo and the soldier are choosing not to rocket jump. An interesting strategy.
This is something that I've never seen ever in my entire career of competitive TF2. That the demo man walks all the way from spawn onto mid.
Now
But it
he's
seems
got-
like
he's
Silly
got-
Wabblit is going to get the first frag onto B4L.
Oh.
Oh,
That's gonna
sniper
get-
v sniper.
That's going to give the staff team a huge advantage in terms of picks.
The demo
Oh.
is down for the staff, so I think
Oh,
the
so
swing
they
of
picked up
power
two
is
in the
actually
second.
fairly even.
Nicholas is taking big pressure onto Solid Slate, which eventually goes down by Thu.
Dude just got 2 frags right there. See, going back to the spy matchup being the most important one, and the regulars captured the point first.
Looks like I see who I'm going to permit.
Oh, it
Rest
seems
in
like
peace, dude.
Slowscott tried to go behind the regulars, trying to get a pick, and he seems to have gone down to really low HP. So we'll see if he's going to be able to get something out of this. Considering that the regulars have already put on a huge amount of pressure onto the staff, which have fallen back onto last.
It's going to be important for Baka to get set up as fast as possible. He's struggled to get a sentry gun up thus far. Doesn't even have a level 1
Slow's
right
got,
now.
just got 2 picks there.
And the Ubers are equal between the medics.
Scylla can
so-
come up big with
so-
a medic pick right now.
Oh, and the Uber goes off for the staff team.
Regulars threat.
And the regulars still have their Uber. I'm not sure why they didn't use it. Oh, why? Okay, now
Porcupine comes up huge
the
for
medic
the
just
staff
u-
team.
Abash just popped the Uber charge for the regulars. Not sure why that was necessary.
A little late, yeah. You have Baka still trying to set up a sentry. I think he just managed to get up a basic one, level 1.
Any sentry is going to be key. He's got to
Yeah.
get that thing upgraded if they want to have a chance, though, to be able to come back.
So
Yeah,
right,
definitely.
so right now the Ubers between the both medics are pretty much around equal. The regulars need to get Darkosshear down as soon as possible. Otherwise, it's going to be a huge struggle to get onto last. It seems like they're playing extremely passive on this one. They need to do something quick. If they get
Thu
a
is-
pick, they could just go in right away.
You have a teleporter
Thu
up
is
and
attempting
cake.
to flank now. I'm wondering how this is going to go, seeing as how there are 4 people standing directly on the point.
Yeah.
Thu is back at full. He's trying to make a move, but I think the Pyro sees him.
Cake has set up his nest with a teleporter and a mini sentry right outside the spawn.
Oh, I'm on the Thu cam now. He seems to try to go for the NG.
I think he's trying to get above to get the sniper down so the medic can push in.
Oh, TsundereBaka actually goes.
Oh, the sniper. Oh, silly got
Wabbit turned on his Lamau box.
That's safe
Oh,
against
Slow's
the
got
Pyro.
a nice.
I think we
took
see
out
who's.
Cake's nest.
I think who's gonna get a discharge from the staff. That was a very good. That was a good shot from Wabbit taking down
Oh.
the Nicholas, the enemy
Staff
pyro.
team had a good defend there.
As predicted, the spy matchup seems to be key because both spies are top fragging for their teams.
And we see that Slow Scout is AFK. It seems like the regulars are trying to go for a dry push onto the last, which means that they are not going to wait for their Uber charge. And Nicholas puts that huge amount of damage, and Thu eventually takes down Skipper. It's just going all over the place. Thu just takes down Sparky as well.
The
He's-
medic
he's
is
going
down for the
ham.
regulars.
And
Baka is finally getting a nest set up, and the sentry got their medics. So this could be a good. This is a great chance for the staff team to push. The medic is down
Yeah.
and still not respawned, as is their spy. The 2 top players on their team. Staff's got to get organized.
the staff team, it seems like they're trying to push out onto second, but
Their problem is they're going one by one. They're not organizing.
Exactly. Since we can see at Clutch, he is already going through PC all the way down to mid. I think he's going to try to go flank the enemies. Oh, he's going on to B for
He's
L.
getting next, yeah.
If Slate could spam some pills into that choke, he can potentially get the soldier, medic, and the heavy.
It seems like Clutch is putting on even more pressure that the regulars were expecting onto this. He's even taken out Cake
geez.
and B for L in one go. And then he eventually gets shut down by Jailbreak. It was a really good attempt by Clutch to pressure the regulars.
Yeah.
Clutch
I mean,
is playing the flank fairly well.
Yeah, he got a lot of pressure on him, so it's...
The medic is pushing in. How much Uber is that?
Oh, Heavy's down.
The staff team hasn't popped their Uber yet. Oh, they pop it extremely late. That is gonna save them. Exactly. They were milking it for so long, and they still didn't get the force during the Uber trade, but it seems like the staff is going to win that trade.
Slow Scout should move out with Clutch. Clutch could put the pressure on the flank, and Slow Scout could attempt to back cap, which I believe...
Jailbreak is now down. So you see, well, the staff team's trying to take the point. Looks like they'll get it.
Which they eventually do, and it seems like the irregulars are still going to try to put up a fight. They are determined to keep this point. They are like, we will defend this point no matter what.
Skipper pushing mid. It's coming down to a 1v1 for scouts. If he can win this scout battle, he might be able to take mid.
Oh, Lord of Stalkers is on him. Oh, it takes the health pack. This is a very interesting scout battle. And it seems like Lord of Stalkers, yeah. Lord
Skipper win. He potentially, if he can take down the demo, he's got the point. Oh, Engie comes from behind and saves it for the regulars.
And Thu, unfortunately, Thu missed the backstab onto Darkosshear, which would ultimately drop the Uber and give the regulars a huge Uber advantage.
Porcupine is down, and the regulars are pushing back, but Baka does have a nest now, so this could be potentially, if he can move it up. The staff team has a solid defense. Thu coming in for the medic pick, misses the backstab again. Oh, that's got to be frustrating.
He forces the Uber out of the staff team, which means that the regulars are going to have a free Uber right there to push in onto second.
Clutch is working the flank again. He's coming up on the sniper. See if he can take him out.
And it seems like the regulars popped the Uber behind the enemy lines, and it wasn't that very effective. To be honest, if they were to do that, they should have just gone straight through choke instead of going through top PC to try to flank them, because they just got flanked themselves.
Baka's working on a teleporter right now, upgrading his entrance. If he can get that exit somewhere behind midpoint, the staff team could potentially have a great in, because he's building untouched.
And it's
the double domination.
Speaking of going on to mid, we already see that the staff team has really advanced onto the mid now, and Sparky goes down to Lord of Stalkers.
The medic and heavy pair is down along with the sniper. This is bad for the staff team.
The regulars are just bleeding players right now. Solid Slate takes down the scout once again, and it seems like the staff team are going to go onto the point now and get the point, hopefully.
Odd placement for a dispenser from Baka, but they've got to be. Their staff team has to be careful. They're going to attempt a back cap.
Yeah, we can see that
Porcupine
Thu is trying to back cap, and he's going to try to get the fuck out of there. And
Baka escapes with his life.
Narrowly.
Very. I don't think if he didn't have those Frontier Justice crits, he would have definitely been down by the heavy. Staff team's got to be careful. The entirety of the team is in that little hallway.
We're 9 minutes into this game, and it's still 0-0 each. As I said about the analyze of this map, if the teams are balanced, it can be a very big stalemate.
There is an Uber on the field, so if the regulars use this to push, this could be the end for the staff team on second. Could push them back into their spawn again. Abashed has the Uber and is not threatened. Oh, big damage on Abashed. You got to play. Surprised he didn't force it. Darkosshear looking for a healing target. He's been having everything taken away from him.
Oh, Thu being killed by Porcupine.
Again, a domination. Staff team's putting it to him right now. 4 players on the staff team have now registered a domination.
Or we see an Uber go off for the regulars, and they notice
Darkosshear
that
is holding an
the
Uber.
enemies behind them, and the
Oh,
Uber
the
is
medic
popped,
is
and the
down.
medic goes down. That's a complete
And
free.
soldier
That's
now too.
That's a free Uber for the staff team right there, and it seems like they have lost a significant amount of key players onto this.
Staff
and
team can push mid now. The medic is still down.
And it seems like that's what's going to do. That's what they're going to do.
Now they're heavies down. If Darkosshear can keep that heavy alive, and heavy just wiped out the demo and a scout. Got to throw a sandwich though, or Darkosshear is going to die.
And we see
Darkosshear is down.
everyone go
Darkosshear's
on the
down.
Thu cam. We're gonna see Thu trying to go for the backstab. I think. Oh, he's gonna rotate through PC to try to get the backstab onto Darkosshear, I believe. Oh, never mind. He is down.
Darkosshear died to fire damage from a flare gun, and staff caps mid.
And it seems like Thu gets Sparky down, and he's putting on huge pressure onto Silly Wabbit.
Clutch is in a dangerous position, and it ends up biting him. But Slow Scout comes in with the revolver pick on a heavy.
We see Porcupine being the first man of the staff team to go on to second. And he doesn't notice that the Scout is pressuring right now, and he eventually goes down by an assist of Jailbreak and Lord of Stalkers taking him down together. And Slow Scout goes down as well by Nicholas.
Thu gets the staff sentry nest down as well. Still anybody's game. The regulars are set up they're very fortified on second point. The entirety of the team, none of them are pushing. Thu is attempting now to make a push on mid, but is eventually going to get gunned down by Sparky. Slate gets the teleporter down.
It seems like the staff team is trying to take a passive-aggressive hold onto this, because I can see that Baka is trying to put up a level 3 sentry onto mid, which is going to make it more difficult for the regulars to try to push in, because then you have kind of 2 heavies onto the midpoint. We see that the staff sniper goes down to Lord of Stalkers, and Clutch is putting on lots of damage onto
Regulars
the
now have an
regular
Uber.
Scout.
If they use it wisely, they can outlast an Uber. Oh, pop! Medic is down. Heavy will soon to follow.
Great use of that Uber charge by the regulars there, because they just took down literally half the team right there in one single Uber. And we see Slow Scout. Is he going to get the stab? He gets 2 backstabs onto Jailbreak and General Chief.
Which is huge. The soldier and the demo, the 2 damage dealers, are now down. The medic is alone. If the staff capitalizes now, the medic has nothing to guard him. I'm still trying to figure out how exactly Porcupine took down a sentry nest with the escape plan.
Oh boy.
I saw that. It was pretty impressive.
Oh wow, that was the Jukes, and the Rio actually takes down Silly Wabbit. That's going to give the regulars another sniper advantage. And Nicholas is really aggressive and dies to a direct from Porcupine.
Wow. I didn't think Porcupine could hit those shots like that.
That was a really greedy play of Nicholas there, because he was going in all by himself. And his team did not follow up.
Clutch is pushing second. The only thing he's got to be able to beat is a demo man. Let's see how this matchup turns out.
And ooh, Thu actually gets Darkosshear in a backstab.
The demo is down. Clutch, if he's smart, will go back to second. But no, he pushes the pyro where he will eventually die. Oh, Clutch.
The regulars have a full Uber advantage right there, and they need to go in right now, because they have a free Uber right there, and it seems like Solid Slate is completely exposed by himself onto a choke point.
So you've heard about a lot from us. So I think we're going to have Andrew,
There's the Uber.
who's running the stream right now. I think he's going to go ahead and go into one of the team rooms, so that way you can hear them. And we'll come back a little bit later.
Let's listen.
I hit their medic with a direct
Heavy down.
rocket.
Nice. Someone's down.
Holy shit, so
I think it's the medic.
What the fuck?
Scout down.
So do we win if the 6 minutes end? Clutch.
Stalemate.
Yeah, you got fucked.
Behind, pyro behind.
Sorry.
Soldier, I need you to bomb in there, bomb into them.
And we're back. For the next time, for the regulars, next time we show the staff, we'll be able to stay in caster-wise. But I think we can show off a little bit of the organization there.
Clutch is playing far too aggressively. He keeps pushing in without any backup. Not sure exactly why. Hopefully, Porcupine's pushing alone as well. This is not going to bode well for him, as the Heavy and the Pyro are both wise to him. And now the Soldier. Porcupine does have the teleporter and the dispenser down, but he has no sort of gut. And were those
No way to
crits?
get away.
That was
No.
the escape plan.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait.
I was saying, there's no random crits on this server.
Thu is behind the Soldier. See if he can get. He's got one stab. He's going to come back in for the medic. See if he can get it. Oh, no. He's trying to escape the Pyro. And he does.
It seemed,
Making
and
Pyro
the
look foolish in the process.
the regulars right now have a 40% Uber advantage on by the compared to the staff, because
Thu
the staff
has
right
an-
now has 65% of the Uber charge.
Everyone is completely clueless about Thu's presence. Let's see if he can capitalize on this. He has the teleporter down and sapped. Porcupine is now chasing and gets him. Wow. Thu had multiple opportunities to get that medic. I'm very surprised he didn't get that. Medic taking heavy damage for the regulars. And somehow Sparky and Skipper both go down at the same time.
And it seems like Abash is on really low HP. If Wabblit can hit the shot onto the medic, it popped in fear of dropping the Uber, and the regulars need to do something with this Uber right now. And it seems like Porcupine goes down by Reaper.
There's
And the
nothing for the staff team on mid. They should definitely use this Uber.
Clutch somehow pulls off not dying.
Yeah,
Well,
he
he
lasted
eventually
way
goes
longer
down.
than I thought he would.
Yeah.
He goes
But
down
no.
to the regulars demo man, and Solid Slate also goes down to Reaper. That's some of the key players. Just poof, they're gone. And,
And the Raiders will take mid.
Regulars taking mid, pushing second hard. They've got Soldier, Medic, Heavy, and a Pyro. Let's see
They have
how
the momentum.
Oh, but Sparky turning it up. Sparky got Nicholas down and back to Heavy and the Medic away. That was a wasted opportunity for the regulars. The Medic is almost at full now. Let's see if they come back.
Yeah, we can see that Abash is on 99% of the Uber charge, and compared to the staff team, they also have it as well. They're on 95% of the Uber charge. They're just waiting to get the charge, and then they can do an Uber trade.
Stalker's getting
They're
greedy,
taking
trying to
down
pistol a
Stalkers,
sentry, and Silly just saying, "Get the fuck out of here."
B4L also goes down by Clutch as well in that trade, and
Medic
the regulars still have their Uber charge.
The Medic is playing. Medic's playing very passively, and he finally got his health back. Skipper seeing this, trying to go for him. Porcupine again takes down the teleporter. Gentle doesn't know about this sentry. If he pushes out, he is... and Silly shoots him in the head.
So
Don't know what Gentle was thinking there. Porcupine
And the
attempt... Oh! Oh!
Through getting Clutch, but
Rest
dies
in peace, Porcupine.
in the exchange from Solid Slate. Gets piped right in the kisser.
That seemed to be a simultaneous thing. Some Porcupine was going for the medic pick, and Jailbreak said no.
And the
Eating.
regulars popped off their Uber charge right there, trying to get onto second, and Wabblit goes down in that trade. But the problem, what the regulars have done now, is that they have opened an opportunity for the staff to go back at, but they seem to be coming back right there. I think they're going to try to utilize this Uber charge to get the combo for the staff. No, for
Did
the
Reaper
regular team.
forget about Clutch?
And
The selfish
Abashed
demo
and
man takes the sandwich from the medic, and Porcupine and Sparky come up big for the regulars, taking down the heavy, the demo, and the medic. Staff survives a scare there. See if they can organize and push mid.
it's still anybody's game. It's still 0 to both sides, and we are 11 minutes in to this fight. And Darkosshear has the Uber charge compared to Abash 0%, so the staff have a huge Uber advantage right there.
oh, but Thu just picked off Darkosshear.
Oh, that's a med drop. Darkosshear just accidentally showed his butt to Thu, and then he drops the Uber charge, which is going to give the regulars an even bigger opportunity to go on to second again. And we see Clutch amazingly get away with 18 HP during the fight against the enemy engineer.
Clutch is living dangerously this match. He keeps pushing in on situations that he shouldn't live, and somehow
he
some way,
does, which makes it even more impressive. And to think he does all of this, but still is from New Jersey. So, you know.
maybe that's why he's living. Nobody wants to touch that.
All of that radioactive mess.
And it
They're
seems
trying
like
to take mid.
it seems the regulars are not trying to contest that much during this exchange, but it seems like the enemy
Silly
pyro-
comes up huge with the medic pick. Staff's going to take mid if they can take down one simple scout. He
Yes,
is
and
mashing that
Silly-
space bar. Somehow gets away.
And Rio takes down Darkosshear as well. That's a med trade, but Silly Wabbit also died during the medic exchange, which is going to give the regulars even another sniper advantage.
They cap mid, but at what cost? Porcupine struggling with a scout.
And
Juking,
Jailbreak is going
jiving.
huge, getting a 3k onto a mid. And it seems like Beefrel is getting pressured by Slow Scout.
Silly Wabbit has a heavy pushing him and goes down.
And Slow Scout eventually wins that sniper versus spy fight. Unfortunate for the regulars there. They have just lost their sniper.
Oh, I think Thu might have missed his stab. I think he meant to go for the medic, but TF2 hitboxes and their infinite wisdom decided that he wanted the demo man more. Not sure if that was intentional, but it saved Darkosshear and has the potential for the staff team to be able to come back from that, losing mid one more time. The stalemate's going on a long time.
Exactly, and we can see that the staff team are trying to get their Uber charge ready. They are on 40% right now, so they need to get that Uber charge quickly.
Dark needs to get off the point before those Iron Bomber pills hit him. He stood right on top of one, not sure what that was. Darkosshear finds a sandwich.
And we can see that Abashed has just started building the Uber charge, but the problem is that Darkosshear is already on 80%.
Clutch seems a bit confused. He is spy checking everyone, even if they're shooting.
He's pretty afraid, it seems.
We see Sparky going really aggressive there, taking down.
Oh, Darkosshear
The
is
enemy
down.
heavy. And yes, he goes down indeed by Reaper. Reaper going really huge this game, but unfortunately, it goes down to Baka right there.
To the pistol.
Skipper trying to take mid, but not sure if he's gonna get it.
Comes down to Slow Scout versus Thu once again.
Can't get in the kill on Clutch.
Slow Scout will not get away from the pyro. How sad.
And Beefrel goes down to Silly Wabbit right there to a body shot, which is a huge big, and he takes down Thu as well.
Oof.
We can see right now that one of the key players for the staff is not only their heavy, but their sniper is getting a few picks as well.
Sparky coming up big again. They're taking down the soldier. See if the heavy and the heavy medic combos are going to be facing off one more time. See who gets the jump on one another. Konku's better play aggressive or he's going to get punished.
Yeah, Fleck.
Nicholas
Yeah.
takes down the scout for the
we see
regulars
the
with a reflect pipe.
We see some frustration budding on the staff team. We're using emotes now. As soon as I see a Lenny, I'm done.
Smell you later.
Darkosshear and Sparky pushing back, attempting to build the Uber once again.
He decided to throw back the pipe that was fired by Solid Slate, going Kobe.
I don't know about that. That might be more Rodman or Dikembe Mutombo. No.
I think it's interesting seeing the dominations on the staff team.
Skipper goes down
staff having
to
two.
B4L, and the regulars right now have a 100% Uber charge, and the
Both
staff
teams have
team
an Uber.
Exactly. So the question is, who is gonna cry uncle first? Is the real question.
I think it'll be
Soldier is
interesting seeing
hurting.
who
It's
can
gentle.
capitalize on it too.
Oh, and the staff pops first, attempting to push back the regulars. The demo goes down, and it doesn't look like anything else is going to die from this. Now that the regulars are
and we
going
see a
to...
med drop from Sparky. That was too late trying to milk the Uber charge for way too long. And we see that the medic is glistening from the Uber charge going down right there.
He fails to live up to the old TF2 saying, pop it, don't drop it. That is day one, kids. That is day one.
It seems like B4L and Gentle Chief is trying to do something with this. they're really freaking aggressive without their team supporting them. And it seems like BFL is going to get Baka. And Slowscat is trying to go for the backstab onto Chief. And unfortunately for Slowscat, he's not going to be able to get the frag, not at this very moment.
Reaper comes up with a medic pick. He's now dominating the medic, in fact. Amazing how the regulars team's medic pick is the heavy. That doesn't seem right to me.
B4L getting a few picks as well, taking down Silly Wabbit and Sparky in the process.
B4L was not really a factor in the beginning, but he's come up with a 5-kill streak now. Showing off. Oh, he toggled on too. He now got his revenge on Clutch. Well, only an assist, but he's showing signs of life.
Signs of hacking life, if you ask me.
Hello, Malbox.
Get it today, www.malbox.com.
Oh my god.
Oh, Nicholas Konku comes up huge. Slowscat was about to get the medic pick and drop. The regular teams are threatening now.
I'm going to look at the Silly Wabbit camp because he is going really aggressive onto the soldier for the regulars. He's trying to get the kill onto Chief, but he's getting pressured as well.
Regulars at 98% Uber. They now have it. They might start pushing the final point. Abashed Albatross playing really aggressive. Really, he's better. They force the pop. See what the regulars can do with this.
Thu takes down Silly Wabbit, which is a very good pick. And he gets a headshot onto Slowscat as well, which is going to put a huge amount of pressure onto the enemy spy, which eventually goes back into spawn.
Uber wasted. For some reason, Reaper decided to throw a sandwich instead of killing the scout. The medic is in serious trouble and finally gets picked by Slow Scout.
The staff team are getting really defensive, and they eventually bleed all of their players. I don't know why the regulars aren't going onto the point, and B4L actually gets Baka as well in the process.
Staff is attempting to backcap now. Let's see if he actually gets picked off. Oh, and he does. Too bad, so sad.
Thu takes down Porcupine, which is going to reduce the opportunity for the staff's flank, which makes them even more weak.
Reaper seems to be having short-term memory loss. He keeps shooting at people and then just being that he doesn't remember that they're there. We might want to get a medical examination for the regular team's heavy. Maybe he's just taking one too many shots from Silly Wabbit to the face. I don't know. Medic and Demo pushing top. Reaper is bleeding health. Skipper getting aggressive. I'm wondering. And Skipper goes down to the spot. The medic pops for the staff team. Silly putting in work.
And Albatross goes down to
way too many S's.
To the enemy team right there.
Slate trying to take that teleporter, and he gets it.
He sacrifices himself in the process, but that could be some process. Word of the day.
Memes. Anyways, back to it, and it seems like B4L is in the staff team's lobby trying to get a pick.
And Nicholas Konku just died to fall damage. That is the real. There's the Lenny. I'm done. Jailbreak sending pipes on the last. He gets the heavy. If the regulars are smart, they'll push right now. Right there's Lotus Stalkers coming in. Oh,
Darkosshear a really low HP.
Again.
Solid Slate is trying to get onto the point and puts on a huge amount of damage onto the regulars.
The regulars win.
The regulars take the point, and it's 2 minutes left of this game.
Wait, what happened? Staff team is down a player. What exactly happened to Slow Scout? This isn't good. It's 8v9 right now.
I'm pretty sure that they want to pause.
Alrighty. I think we'll take a short break just to get that back online. I think Slow Scout disconnected because of the internet.
If I need to hop in, I can for the staff team, but...
They're still gonna go for it, even though they requested for a pause.
Yeah, doesn't seem to be much pausing going on. Let's see if we can get Slow Scout around. If not, well...
I'm going to jump in for the time being, and as soon as we can get Slow Scout back, we'll be switching it up. I'm allowed to do it. I'm staff.
Slow Scout will not be coming back.
He's not coming back. Uh-oh. See if we can get another staff on to play Spy. I wasn't really planning on this. I was more planning on being the caster.
All right, well, Perp, at the very least, I'm going to move you over to the staff Mumble channel.
Aw, I wanted to cast.
For the time being. we'll have you play, all right? And I'll look for someone to.
I love these
Yeah,
fail
so-
stabs.
So Perp stepping in for Slow Scout because of a real life issue where he had to go. We'll see if we can get a stand-in more
That's a G.
permanently.
That's a GG. That's a GG, and the regulars take the first map. And we seem to have a setup by the regular team right now, and it seems like Cake is going to put his sentry inside the barn that is overlooking the A point. Which is, he set it up a little too late because he won't be able to get a level 3 sentry in time. And Wabblit gets the first blood, followed up by Porcupine going down to jailbreak sticky bombs. And Wabblit is going huge right now.
Uber.
Wabblit just goes huge, getting 2 frags right there, and the regulars medic seems to be on crits for defense. Now that's a questionable strat in my book, because having crits on defense is not something you see very often. It can be effective if used correctly. It seems like General Chief is going to kill Solid Slate, and the Lord of Stalkers goes down to Baka's mini sentry. General Chief is going huge. He gets a 3k right there with that single crits. That's a very effective strategy, and it seems like the staff has lost a player. So it seems like we're having some 8v9 action. It seems like the staff team doesn't have a heavy. Something has been happening with Sparky's internet.
Skipper switches over to heavy in place of Sparky.
And we can see Wabblit taking down not only the medic, but he also takes down the scout as well. And the Thu going huge, getting a pick onto Skipper with a massive backstab. And Wabblit takes down BFL. What is going on? He is literally on Lamal box right there. And Perp putting huge amount of pressure onto the blue team sentry, and he goes down to jailbreak, unfortunately. And so Porcupine is trying to get a backstab onto Reaper. Wow. Porcupine just got the face stab of a sentry onto Reaper. Now that was some fucking RNG right there. Clutch is putting out a huge amount of damage onto the regular combo, and he tries to put some damage on the medic, but he goes down to the Reaper. Reaper has been playing consistently well as a heavy, but he has some of his flaws, but everyone has their flaws, and it seems like the staff are going to push the cart even more forward towards the first control point. We can see Sparky coming back into the server, and unfortunately, a bash goes down to a sticky or a grenade or a grenade pipe from Slate. So that's going to mean no heals for the regulars right there, and it seems like we have Sparky going back on the field.
It seems to be the staff team is really marked by lag and latency issues of late.
Exactly, considering that on the regular team we have people not only from the West Coast, but we also have people all the way from Europe playing in this game, which is going to give them a huge ping difference compared to the West Coast. So playing on a high ping can be very difficult for European players on North American servers, but it seems like they're still managing to do well considering their handicap. Musical and Perp are going really aggressive, trying to take out Cake and his sentry, and Cake instantly has a level 1 already, good to go. Clutch is going forward, takes down Nicholas. That was a very good play by Clutch right there, takes down the Pyro, so now the enemy spy can have more room to go around.
And Clutch also got the teleporter, which will definitely slow down the regulars.
Exactly. That's going to slow down their ability to get towards the battlefield quicker, because the teleporter is crucial for the defenders to get forward, considering that the defenders have twice as long respawn as the attackers. So if you have
staff, although if the staff don't capture soon, they're gonna, end up losing a round.
Exactly, and if that happens, the regulars only need to capture 1 point, and then the game's over. The regulars are putting up a really good defense right there, but unfortunately, it seems like I spoke too soon, considering that they have lost so many players right now for the regulars. It
looks like they will cap the point. The staff will cap the point. It looks like, yep, and they've capped it.
4 minutes and 40 seconds. That's a really slow time to capture the first point, and it seems like Abashed still lives, considering that the medic was having a little Mexican standoff with the enemy sniper. But eventually still stays alive and is still on the crit streak, and it seems like the Uber charge for the staff has been popped, which is going to make it even more difficult unless the regulars can put up a fight with that crit streak, because they are on 64%. But
Sparky finding the hidden teleporter and taking it out.
Abashed goes down to Porcupine right there, which is a very crucial pick, because right now they're going to have a huge Uber advantage right there, about 40% or so, until the next respawn, or 50%.
Thu just barely getting away from both Baka and Musical.
We can see that Thu is putting up a good fight, trying to get the backside, but unfortunately he gets detected by Sparky and goes down to his mowing gun. Nicholas tried to go for an interesting play,
aggressive.
but eventually that death was all for nothing, and right now they have no spy check. So what's going to happen for the spy for staff? Well, he's going to get more room to peek, and we can see that Beefrel is on a very good position to try to get some picks, and he gets a headshot onto Sparky. Will he follow it up?
Slate going for the flank and taking out the teleporter once again.
And eventually Slate takes down Cake in that process, and Clutch goes out to Jello Chief. People are dying left and right there.
Yeah, this is it's not good for the regular team right now.
And the crits is popped for the regulars right there, and Musical is the first one to go down.
Out of there.
They do get the medic for his staff, Musical, which is going to be very good for the regulars, because they're going to have a big crits advantage. They're going to be around probably 70%. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. It seems like the medic is already up, but they are on 60% crits, and they're going to have it by the time that, if they keep building, the regulars are going to have crits before they even reach 40% Uber.
Baka way in the back line.
Dies down to Gentle Chief's rocket. It seems like Musical is getting really aggressive using arrows. That's an interesting strategy. And it seems like they have the crits now. And it seems like it's popped, but but he gets the medic, but their medic dies down in the trade. Perp goes down to the Reaper, and the Beefrel takes down Solid Slate, and he seems to be looking out for the spy. The staff is right now down by at least 6 players, and that they got spawners right now, but I don't know if it's too late. They're going to put up a solid defense now.
And they've lost Sparky again.
It seems like his connection has dropped. We can see him that he has disconnected from the mumble, so that it must be that he has lost his connection once again. Clutch going down to Reaper, and Gentle Chief goes down by Clutch by the Afterburn, and Skipper goes down to Beefrel. This is a really intense fight right now. Nicholas takes down Porcupine, and everyone is just dying left and right. I can't even determine which one to talk about first. And the crits was used by the regulars, which unfortunately was all for nothing, and Perb is trying to go huge with a sticky play. Takes down Baka by Jailbreak. Is he going to be able to live? Oh, Jailbreak gets out by just a hair, but he gets chased by Clutch, which goes down to General Chief.
Sparky coming back in. Definitely causing some issues by keeping disconnecting. If you're joining us from Twitch, welcome. This is the Harpoon Gaming Regulars vs. Staff Highlander game. Currently, actually, on the front page of the Team Fortress Twitch. A lot of pressure with defense from the regulars going on right now.
Yeah, we can see that BFRL is doing all that he can to take down the minis and the sentry for the staff, so there is more room to move around. And we can also see that the Porcupine takes down a Thu. That's some spy on spy action right there.
B4O did take the mag down though, so that's definitely a loss for the staff.
That's a full crit advantage right there, and we can see that B4L also takes down Sparky, and Baka goes down to Cake Sentry, and still Wabblit goes down to Nicholas. This is a complete fuckfest right now. Sorry for swearing.
That's fine. We have the mature filter on Twitch, so I think that allows us to curse. I hope it does, otherwise we're going to get banned. But you know, at least we're having fun while doing it.
And it seems like the regulars still have their crits. Abashed was on really low HP, and it is pop right now. Ooh, Skipper goes down, and Musical goes down to a crit sticky. That's a really good play by the regulars right now, because they have just bought them so much more time now. They seem to be holding them up fairly well, even though the staff has put up an intense fight. They still stand strong.
Clutch going back in the flank and taking out the teleporter and Cake, but ultimately dying to Reaper.
B4L takes down Musical once again. And he takes down Silly Wabbit as well. He is on fire right now. We can see a little bind action going on in the chat, but we're going to try to ignore that as much as possible. We can see, I'm going to watch on through right now. He just got pre-fired by Solid Slate, unfortunately. But amazingly, he still survives the pipe. He took 80 damage from that single
Clutch
pipe.
flanking Jailbreak and taking him out. Porcupine taking out Conco.
And Porcupine also gets the Pyro for the enemy team, which is going to give them more momentum to capture the point. And we can see now.
Definitely a good point to cap right now, but do they know that Sentry's there, and are they going to address it?
Are they going to be able to cap the point? Because the regulars have lost so many players. And BFL goes down to a sniper battle against Silly
Definitely need
Wabbit.
more people on this. Losing a lot to that Sentry.
Oh,
And the
it's
sentry has
down.
been taken out.
and the
Oh,
Uber
they
is popped
popped
for the
Uber.
admin. It seems to not be that very effective. It hasn't gotten a kill. Oh, it actually gets Jailbreak and the Pyro as well in the trade. But General Chief also gets Clutch, and Musical goes down to General Chief. That was a very good trade right there. Getting the medic as well. And it seems like the enemy or the regular combo has decided to hold up onto the roof. B4L takes down Porcupine. That's a really good pick right there. They're taking out the spy, so they don't need to worry about getting backstabbed.
Regulars, the staff desperately trying to get that cap, and I think they may get it.
Yeah, it's literally just a hair away from
Yeah, I think
the
it's just
checkpoint.
one touch, and I think they'll get it. And they have a minute to do it, though.
Exactly, time is running out, and the pressure is on for the
It
staff
looks like
right there.
Porcupine's trying to get. Oh,
That was very close right there.
jeez. A little better positioning, and I think he would get it. And let's see if how the regulars will react to that.
I guess we could get a listen onto the regulars, how they communicate during this defense.
Yeah, let's link in right now.
All right, go up
Oh,
and
that's
wreck
the-
them boys.
That's the wrong one.
Alright.
Here we go.
Alright,
Don't push them too far. You need to protect the
Taking out
cars.
the
Behind you, heavy,
heavy.
heavy, heavy.
Oh, Jimmy's
Pyro on
muscle
roof,
to
Pyro on
Somewhere.
roof.
How the Let it go. Oh, fuck.
What? How did they get that point?
Jailbreak. They pushed really hard and Jailbreak didn't go for the points.
I'm using my teleporter.
Nice.
It'll lead you to a very nice spot.
Alright, careful, Cake. Your entrance
Keppel's my
is-
middle name. Also is Destroyer.
So seeing this Vikings are definitely under a lot of pressure now.
A slight bit of confusion running through there, but I think they will have time to regroup themselves.
They sounded like there was a lot of frantic communication going on, but they still keep trying to. There is still a lot of cohesion going on, even though their communication is
one
completely
issue
fucked.
was that there was a lot of blame. You know, when we first heard they were blaming other players on the team with for the cap, and you know, if that dies out, I think we'll be fine. But ultimately, it'll be interesting to see if that ultimately affects them.
Exactly, since we can see now that the time right now is 13 minutes and 42 seconds for 3 points. Now that's a really long time, not just for the map alone. That would have been a long time, but 3 points in 13 minutes. Now that's going to put a lot of pressure onto the staff when they're going to defend. They need to put up a hell of a game if they're going to continue to defend that well.
Too good to try to get Sparky here, but Skipper comes in just in the last second.
Gets him right there.
Does get him, but Skipper picks off through.
I guess we could see that Sparky was having a little lunch break on the job. A little bit of unauthorized.
Interestingly
right
enough, the Wreckers they're staying in that corner with their sentry, trying to keep the point, but they're not paying attention to the cart, which is actually past them.
Exactly. So not right now, the regulars are franticking to get their cohesion on, and it seems like the Uber has been popped for the staff as well. You can see Beach Forel into the locker room, which is not a.
And they're on the final
best
point, and there's
position.
no sentry, no nothing. So it's definitely not a good situation for the Wreckers to be in.
Exactly, and we can see Solid Slate trying to put out some spam onto the regular right now. It gets some damage out to Beach Forel, but it's not going to do enough. So right now we're just going to see if the regulars can hold it for the 2.5 minutes remaining.
Sparky just cleaning up, but taken down by the sentry. Can Slate take it? It cannot.
It seems like Perp and Musical are trying to go in to get some damage out. And the conch has been popped by Perp.
Porcupine going for the face stab and getting it. Skipper with the save with that milk. He was about to die, and he got it. Cake, I think, cheering on Perp. I'm not sure if Perp or Prop. Not really sure. Clutch really going after Chief. And he goes down.
Apparently, sorry to interrupt you, but apparently in the chat, Porcupine got telefragged.
Oh, jeez. Chief showing that he cannot spell Porcupine at all.
Stay in school, kids.
This is why you don't do drugs. This is your brain on drugs.
Or don't be stupid.
Picture of a Lenny face.
Exactly. All right. The staffing team has some momentum, but I don't know if they can cap this in the last minute.
I don't think they're going to be able to cap it because we can see BFRL takes down Clutch, which is going to be also a very important pick because now the Spy is just free to go and do what he pleases. Because seems like Musical gets a saw onto Thu, but it's not going to be enough. It seems like Thu is going to manage to run away.
It definitely seems that though, comparatively to the last map, Thu is taking a lot more of a passive role.
Exactly. He is right now taking more of the role than most Spies in competitive do right now, which is going more passive and using his ambassador as his primary weapon instead of using the knife more.
The staff doing the push. Sparky just cleaning up.
25 seconds left. I think they're going to be able to do it in time.
I think they'll be able to do it, yeah. The medic is down.
Sentry is down.
It's not looking good.
Sparky is down, and I think
Weeper doing a pick from behind, but the staff do it.
That's 18 minutes and 15 seconds.
But the matter is, can they hold it? And that's it's quite a long time. Perp clearly angry at Reaper, telling him to die.
That's a threat. I'm gonna sue him I'm gonna call the cops on him. Be right back. That's a domestic threat.
Reaper, classic Reaper, returning his death threats with love.
Which is what you should never do when you're being threatened.
Don't try this at home, kids. It's against the law.
You'll get shot. So the question is, how are the regulars going to take their strategy up to the next level if they're going to be able to cap it in these 18 seconds? 18 minutes, my bad.
18 seconds would be definitely a different game.
You'd have to have at least the times 20 on the cart, let alone 200.
You're talking some Overwatch level movements and rounds there.
Exactly. But the real question is this enough? Is this the final game for the staff? Are they going to be able to defend? And we can see right now that the game has begun. Out comes everyone, and Thu is the first one to go down by Silly Wabbit.
Clutch still playing risky. You know, so far it has paid off for him. Ooh, he has been taken down by Cake, and he's dominating now.
That's a very, very good play. And it seems like, the Uber has been traded right now between the two medics. Channel Chief and Nicholas goes down. Jailbreak goes down as well. They have lost a lot of players, but the Uber is slightly in the regulars' favor.
But I think Purple pick him off, and he did. He did. He took out both the heavy and the medic.
That good play by Perp right there. And it seems like Laura Stalkers is putting on a lot of pressure onto him as well in return. Like, hey, you killed my medic, bro.
Thu sneaking in the back and taking out TsundereBaka's sentry.
That's gonna give them a lot more time to get onto the point, because it takes a long time to put up a level 3 sentry. He gets a headshot onto Baka, but gets taken down himself by Silhouette, and Reaper goes down as well. Good play by Silhouette right there to put up a solid defense.
But can Baka get that sentry up in time? So far, the staff has been able to hold them back, but you know, that sentry will be integral in their defense.
We can see right now that the regulars are putting up a bit of a fight onto trying to get down the medic, and B4L takes down Perp. That is going to be a huge onto the staff's flank, because Perp is a very good soldier, and if he goes down, the flank is going to be much weaker. And Musical gets taken down by Reaper as well. He just got mowed down.
Baka's sentry taking out their heavy.
Yeah, Reaper goes down, and the buff banner has been popped by the staff and an Uber charge. That's a really good strategy. Lord of Stalkers takes down Sparky. Jailbreak goes down to Sparky. And it seems like Thu is taken down. And we can see Cake is behind him. I'm going to watch Cake. That is an interesting play that he is doing. He has put up a teleporter onto last. Hopefully he doesn't get detected. He doesn't get detected. Oh, he has been spotted now. He is on a fight right now with Baka.
And he loses.
He loses the little cowboy shootout.
But he has a teleporter on the last point.
The question is, do they know where it is?
And also, like, it's a risky strategy, because it can pay off definitely, but it's going to slow him down.
Oh, they found it. Seems like
that was quick.
Seems like Cake's plan didn't really work as he thought.
Yeah, and now they're behind as far as
the cap is
buildings.
The cart is literally right next to the checkpoint. If they manage to get it, they're going to get a better foothold onto the point. Slate takes down Cake right there.
Real adamant on not letting that happen. But they have lost it.
Silhouette gets taken down by
both
Thu.
their heavy and medic in that push.
Clutch gets really aggressive, getting a 3K from that game right there. But the regulars are still determined to go on to second. They're not going to give up that easily. Ooh, nice shot by B4L.
Yeah.
Takes down Perp right there. That was a good shot. And Thu takes down Sparky. That's two crucial picks right there. Considering that Perp is a really good soldier, and that Sparky is also competitive heavy, that's going to be a bit of a... That's going to take a huge toll on the staff.
TsundereBaka's sentry gun has been taken out of the equation.
Yes, and now we can see that not only that, but he goes down as well to Lord of Stalkers, and Reaper takes down Sparky, and the Chief takes down the teleporter, and Reaper takes down Slate. Reaper has been doing really well. He's top scoring right now. I think he's the one to look out for.
Perp with an Uber. Let's see what he makes of this. The entire regulars team's running. Oh!
Gets 3 kills, 4 kills. Yeah. Perp just gets 3 kills right there, just like that, and Clutch follows it up with another frag.
Oh, Thu missing the backstab, instead face stabbing the medic, and ultimately dies in the purple skipper.
And B4L takes that musical. That's another crucial pick right there. And B4L doesn't notice that there's a spy on him, and he goes down to Porcupine.
Cake set up a nest, but will it stay? It's been discovered by both the demo heavy and engineer. And his teleporter is down. A lot of Cake setting up buildings here, only to have them destroyed shortly thereafter.
And the Thu takes out Skipper. That's a really cheeky pick from him. And Silly Wabbit dies to an assist from Nicholas and Reaper. They seem to be holding up pretty well, but the question is, can they hold 3 points for 13 minutes? They're going to need to hold for at least 4 minutes and 20 seconds each on that point, no pun intended.
I think one thing I'm surprised by, Clutch is not at all extinguishing his teammates. I feel like, it may not be a huge amount of damage, but we're talking like, it all adds up.
Yeah, you're right. It's kind of disappointing that he doesn't extinguish his teammates, because he needs to extinguish his teammates, otherwise they're going to die of afterburn.
Yeah, and as aggressive as he's playing, he could use that extra health.
Ooh, Bast gets out to just barely with 3 HP and managed to get up the take the health pack, and he's on 90% Uber charge. So that Uber charge was not really particularly that effective. We see Lord of Stalkers taking down Sparky as well. And Skipper goes down, and B4L goes down. People are dying left and right. And right now, the regulars have the Uber charge. And the Uber has been popped, and a conch has been popped in return for the defenders.
We'll have to... Oh, they got Musical.
Exactly. Reaper takes down Musical, and Slate goes down to Lord of Stalkers, and Reaper takes down Porcupine, and Gentle Chief takes down Porcupine as well. Holy shit.
But they forgot to push the cart, and all of that momentum, it was just taken out by Clutch and Sparky.
Nicholas pushed the cart slightly forward a little bit, and we can see Sparky defending the cart as much as he can.
To be honest, I wasn't sure if the staff team could do it, but they definitely are putting up a fight with defending.
Exactly, we can definitely see that they're doing their best to hold it, and definitely they're keeping up their word. But as I said, are they going to be able to hold it? Reaper's on really low HP, gets taken down by Sparky. They need to do something crucial if they want to get this point, because the second control point is really easy to defend. And if that falls, you're going to have a more difficult time to put up a solid defense onto the third control point.
It seems the regulars really aren't taking note of that sentry. A few of them have been shooting it, but overall, Baka's sentry's really been tearing them apart. You have Thu coming up to the nest. Let's see if he can pull it off. Oh, I don't think he can pull it off. Baka still has his sentry up, and he manages to bring it back to full health.
And Thu gets taken out by the sentry gun right there.
Oh, sorry if anyone heard that. I just accidentally hit my mic. It's kind of posted by accident.
Domestic violence.
Exactly. Only you can stop forest fires.
What does that have to do with microphones?
Well, fires, mics, it all works out, trust me.
Whatever. Mr. Firebear.
It's the circle of life.
Oh, we can see Clutch being behind the enemy combo, putting out a huge amount of damage, and Jello Chief gets taken out. And it seems like Abashed is going to remain alive. Oh, unfortunately gets taken out by Perp, which is using the drop down.
Porcupine missing the backstab on Reaper, only to die, but Silly does pick up the medic.
That's a really good pick.
And Perp grabs Reaper. I don't know if they can do this in 30 seconds.
That's actually
Musical popping an Uber chart.
Yeah, the staff popping Uber, not paying credence to the sentry. Oh, there they have.
15 seconds left, and then we have overtime.
Stalker's trying to get in, but still that sentry that they haven't been paying attention to. The sentry is just wreaking havoc on their team.
Everyone is scrambling to get onto the cart. And everyone on the regular team is dying.
Oh,
and it seems like the staff is winning. And the staff takes Barn Blitz.
We have a tie game now, so we'll go on to the last map for a sudden death match. Whoever wins this one will be the champions.
What is the map?
I believe we have a CP product, right?
Croft product.
Oh, whoops. I know nothing about TF2, ladies and gentlemen. Just so you know, I may be the owner of Harpoon, but as far as beyond trading and running servers, not much knowledge, especially in the competitive scene.
Wink, wink.
That's why Spirit's here. We pay him the big bucks.
I'm not getting paid.
Shh, it's okay.
I'm not getting paid. Someone help me. I'm being forced to do this.
The big bucks. I told you, the big bucks.
He's delusional. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Exactly.
I'm going to report you
We've
to
had
the,
him locked up
to
in our
the
basement for so.
FBI.
I mean,
Someone call the FBI, please.
that won't be necessary. We've got this.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
This is a conspiracy theory.
Hopefully we'll have less technical difficulties going into the third map. Earlier we had some issues with map downloads. Namely, one of the regulars had a corrupt map file and ultimately delayed the game for a little bit. But I think hopefully this time around we'll be fine. So far, so good in terms of everyone getting in.
And so far, for the decider map, we're going to play Product, which is, in my opinion, one of my favorite maps because you have, as a sniper, you have so many sightlines to go for. You can either go onto the cliff, you can go into the house, or you could go on top of the platform, which is normally called China in competitive. Don't ask why. There's so many sightlines.
Will the teams be able to capitalize on these points? Will be the deciding factor.
The deciding factor on this map is going to be the snipers. If they're going to be able to take out lots of the enemy team, they're going to have an easy time to capture the point.
Which so far it seems as though Silly Rabbit has had better luck, as far as sniping. Although definitely the change from Darkosshear to musical has a different dynamic. I feel like musical died a lot more to the regular sniper than Darkosshear was doing.
So the difference
also the map.
Sorry to interrupt, but we're also going to go through what the difference is between this beautiful map compared to the shitty winter version. so this map has been modified to be named Product, and it has been summarified because this is one of the most popular maps in the competitive scene. And the main difference being obviously it's summer. Deal with it. And not only that, but we can also see if we go to either side on the cliff, we can also see that there are not as many shields or quote-unquote metal plates put up that the sniper can hide at. And the central part that connects between the platform and the houses, that's an easily exposed area. And if we also go onto the mid, we can also see the little bread pug inside of the do not enter with a little UGC trophy.
That is one disturbing bread bug.
Well, at least it's one UGC.
That's true.
And we can also see that the tunnel, which is called Connector, which connects both sides, that has been added as well, so people can flank a lot easier. So the question is, are the snipers going to be able to take their team to the victory pose? Or platform, whatever.
Victory thing.
Victory thing. Are they going to be able to lead their team to victory? Because the main thing that they need to focus on is the snipers, because as I said, they're going to play a huge part of this map, because this map is very sniper dominant.
It seems like everyone got in without technical difficulty. I'm going to quickly check in with both teams to make sure they're ready.
BOJ Charlie.
All right, everyone seems ready, so here we go. in the third and final map of the staff versus regulars of Harpoon Gaming.
Just a quick recap for those who haven't been watching as much as other people. Welcome to Harpoon Gaming's staff versus regular tournament. I am Spirit, and I'm joined by UJ Charlie, which is the founder of Harpoon Gaming, and we have Hyper on camera, and I'm also joined by ReDRagon, which is also a staff member of the Harpoon Gaming community.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3.
If you're just joining us, welcome, obviously, and hope you check out Harpoon also. Not to plug my own community, but this is Harpoon Gaming. We're a trade community. We also have prop hunt servers and payload servers, and ultimately we're just a community that is based off really just being yourself. We welcome anybody, and we have a lot of moderated and admin servers, and we try to provide the best experience. And we're off.
We also have a TTT server. Please join.
Oh yes.
No, fuck that shit.
We have a TTT server in Gary's mod, which ReDRagon is the head of.
Whatever. Let's just ignore that for the time being, and let's focus on
Yeah,
this.
it's not important, right? Let's just get to the festivities.
It's not important.
What's
in general.
Gary's
Anyways,
mod? I don't know what that is.
It seems
Is that
like
the game that crashes
it
all the
seems
time?
like the staff has already taken the control point, and
Jeez.
Reaper has been taken down, and the medic.
The staff really rolling the regulars right now.
Yeah, exactly. We can definitely see that they're putting up a bit of a
Thu's
fight.
taking down Perp though, which is definitely a nice change in the momentum.
And Musical, it gets taken on by Thu as well. So now they're gonna have no heals, and Beefrel takes down Sparky.
But Clutch is really on Thu, and he gets him.
As I said, the snipers are really gonna determine how this game is gonna play out. And Silly Wabblit takes out Abashed. No medic for either teams for the time being, unless Musical spawns, which is right now.
Porcupine picking up Reaper, a really important pick right now. Red team taking the point though.
We can see that the time difference being that the staff has taken 54 seconds off of the 3-minute cap on each team, while the regulars has just capped, and it seems like Skipper and Slate are going onto the point. Jealousy putting out lots of pressure, but gets taken out by Perp. And Jailbreak takes down Skipper as well.
Looks like the staff will retake the point.
Yeah, we can definitely see that. And Thu is behind enemy lines. He's going to try to get a pick. I'm going to look at him right now. Seems like Silhouette doesn't notice the spy, which is behind them. Is he going to go for it? Oh, he unfortunately gets taken out by Baka right there.
Yeah. Baka met him, said hello, and shot him right in the face with a shotgun.
That's what fathers do to their daughters' boyfriends, right?
B for all taking out Musical, the staff medic.
That's gonna give the regulars a big advantage in terms of Ubers, and not only that, but also getting their team healed up.
Yeah, and if they can capitalize on it, though, that's the important thing. Regulars popping an Uber. Let's see what they can do with it.
It seems like they're not going to be able to do that much with it. Most of the staff team are hiding behind the point, which is very crucial if the charge is popped. But they have no demo man with them, and it seems like Reaper's going to put on a little bit of a show spinning
Clutch
around.
Point taking out both Reaper, or helping take out with Skipper both the medic and the heavy.
Ooh, Beefrol gets a good shot onto Perp, which is going to slower them down a little bit. And it seems like Beefrol is really aggressive, trying to get the picks that he needs. Slade goes onto the point. Perp is going forward, but he's on really low HP. I don't know if that was worth it. Oh, yeah, he takes that cake but dies in the process. It seems like the regulars are going to take the control point.
Trying to take the point. Clutch trying desperately to hold on.
And they get it by Nicholas. But the problem is now, there's about a 2-minute time difference. The staff have 27 seconds left of the cap to win the round.
Oh, Silly taking off
the medic.
He got both medic and the heavy.
Exactly. So, as I said, Silhouette gets taken out himself.
Before did pick off Perp though.
Exactly. So right now, it's just a matter of time before the staff can capture the point again, because Nicholas is putting too much of a show. He's trying to show off, but he
I do
dies
think Cake
to
has
Skipper.
a good position for his sentry, though, and he is causing issues. Although it did went down to a dispenser, sapper.
And the staff gets the point once again. Ooh, Beefrel takes down Clutch in a really close engagement right there. That's a pretty good shot.
But can the staff keep it for more than 10 seconds?
Be alone if they can manage to keep the cap for the regulars. Are they going to be able to hold it for 1 minute 30? Oh, it seems like they're not going to get.
They only have to keep it for 5 more seconds.
They pop it onto the point to block the capture, and Silhouette takes down B4L.
And the first round, overtime.
They're just all hugging the point right now.
Yeah, and it's a good placement for that dispenser. Oh, Clutch taking off.
And the first round goes to Staff.
Yeah.
Clutch and Perp cleaning up at the end there.
Yeah, they're tired from that first loss.
Should we listen to some comms?
Sure. Let's
listen to the staff this time.
Yeah. Let's tune into the staff team and see what they're saying.
That is absolutely 100% true.
Reaper on the left.
Reaper is Can we get the combo together?
Thank you, silly.
Got you covered.
Scouts on point.
I'll take.
Get him.
Push one.
I'll
Push
take
one.
on corner.
Spy almost.
Scouts rock.
Spy down.
Mini sentry out there.
Contesting
Pyro
point.
got me.
Get point.
Pyro down.
Sack point.
Get point right now. I'm covering you.
Snipers on hill.
Go by
Perp. Go by Perp.
Medic
pushing
drop
up.
down.
I'm on rocks.
They're behind rocks.
You can top me off, that'd be great.
Demo down. Meds there.
Use them over
Sniper
here.
on
Watching.
rocks.
Definitely sounds like the staff team is more coordinated than when we last heard from the regulars.
Very
Exactly.
intense, too.
They sounded like they're having a lot of coordination going on, and that they're listening to each other, that they're cooperating with each other. It seems like they're really putting up an A game right there.
Yeah, a bash popping Uber just to stay alive, but it doesn't look like it's going to pay off.
B4L gets taken out by Perp,
A bash goes down.
and it seems like we have a little flame war going on by Perp.
Can
But
Skipper
the,
take out Reaper? He cannot.
And the regulars take the point.
Oh, before all taking out Silly Rabbit.
This is going to be interesting, because not only did we hear that the staff was having a really intense game right there, they're really cohesive, but the question is it the same for the regulars?
Well, let's tune in and find out.
He went down.
Heavy stat.
Hey, Joe.
outside.
So, what exactly was Porcupine thinking when he jumped off?
Oh shit.
Contrage on left.
Yeah.
I'm in right.
We can't
Yeah,
lose the
soldiers
point
at
so
39.
quickly.
Alright, I am building another
Copy,
teleport,
copy,
so we
copy.
should be able to get in.
Just cap and then back off.
I need ammo.
Alright, nice.
Back off, back off, back off.
Dispenser down.
Teleporter is up.
I need ammo.
They're definitely some more organized than they were last time.
They're definitely taking a more laid-back approach to this, rather than the staff team's intense.
Comparing the communication between the staff team and the regulars, the difference is night and day. Like, the regulars just sound like they don't really put up that much of a fight. It's very quiet compared to the staff team.
Bash popping Uber, trying to shut down any chance the staff have of taking it. And the regulars are taking the lead on this CP.
Exactly, we can see that, dumbass. we can see that the staff is putting up huge pressure in Silhouette, but takes down General Chief, and it seems like the staff is probably going to get the point.
Oh, the staff's trying desperately to get the point.
But Nicholas just denies them, but he gets taken out by Silhouette.
Sparky going the point. Looks like he's going to cap it. And they do.
The staff gets the point.
A lot of situations with Purpose actually getting into really low health situations. He does manage to get out of it a lot, though. Oh, silly.
Through getting
Judas.
smacked around by a piece of ham.
Exactly.
Sparky takes down Jailbreak, which is very crucial.
Time to go vegan, though.
Ooh, he takes down Sparky in the process, and he dies to Baka. That's a pretty good trade.
With Musical and Perp both Ubered though. It's a bad situation. Although neither of them seems to go after this Sentry. That's really just
Seems like
having its field day.
Perp is having a little bit of
There
trouble
it
with
is.
Lord of Stalkers, but he gets the heals right now, and it seems like the Demo Man tried to put out some spam on his own. Ooh, Perp is going really fucking aggressive onto the combo, and he takes down a Bash, and now he's retreating. That was a very good play by Perp right there.
Yeah, Musical needs to get some health and get back out there, you know. There it is. Coming to help Perp, but a little bit more passive than Perp is trying to be.
You can definitely see that the considering the positioning of the both teams, the staff has the upper hand, because not only can we see from above their current positioning, but that they also have the cohesion. So they're gonna probably win this fight, and Thu gets Silly Wabbit, and he's just gonna dead ring it out of there. Oh, we can see Thu going in for the backstab. Is he gonna get the backstab? He gets Sparky.
The
Very good
regulars
pick.
trying to take the point, and they may do it.
And they get
And they
the
have
point.
the point.
They blitzkrieg strategy. They finally are able to get back on the board.
No Nazi.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And we can definitely see that the Silly Wabbit is also getting pressured by a load of Stalkers, but right now they need to put up a solid defense because they're just clumped up onto the point right now.
Yeah. But they do have the rest of the staff team coming back up, and they're really in a bad situation. They're kind of like a fish in a barrel right now.
Exactly, they're just dying. We literally, they just lost 7 players
Oh
right
my
there. The only
God,
players
yeah.
up is Cake and Thu. And Lord of Stalkers. They just lost so many players during that
Perp is
exchange.
going after Cake, and I don't know, and Thu. I don't know if Lord. I don't know if he's going to be able to.
We can see Silly Wabbit had a little bit of a fight.
Ooh, Kanku's saving Cake's life.
And I'm watching the Thu cam right now. Is he gonna get it? Oh,
Thu missing the backstab.
Unfortunately, but the medic still gets taken out with the assist of Nicholas, and B4L gets taken out by Silly Wabbit, and he also takes down the
We're in overtime, and
the Pyro.
This could be it.
Some Porcupine is on the point trying to get the medic, and the point is still in the staff's favor, and they're gonna take the second round.
And just to clarify, Andrew, this is first to 3, right? Not best of 3. Okay, yeah. Sorry, for those of you that can't hear Andrew, our lovely cameraman, and also the ultimately responsible for this event. So if you really like this Staff vs. Regulars Highlander, it's a credit to his abilities and his leadership in getting this event going. But oddly enough, you can't hear him. Since he's operating the camera, you can't hear him on the stream. So you're not missing out too much, but you know. Clutch failing basic math, clearly a showing of New Jersey education.
And the battle is still not over. They still need to get another round to be able to get the win. There's still a chance, there's still a possibility for the irregulars to turn it back to 3-2.
Very true.
And as I say that, the regulars take the first cap.
Ooh, Slate barely finishing off Lord.
But he dies
then-
to the after
yeah.
bleed. And he seems to be celebrating in chat. And we see Clutch going really aggressive.
Pulling a risky move.
B4L gets taken out by Silly Wabbit.
Porcupine taking out Reaper.
These are some crucial picks coming out of the staff. As I said, they still have a lot of cohesion going on, and they're focusing the right targets. And Thu,
it looks like they're going to take
still
the point.
taken out.
They do. With only
Perp
a 40
really,
second behind.
Perp is extremely aggressive, getting 2 frags in the process. And he might want to
Porcupine waiting at the spawn.
Well, yeah, Porcupine's wreaking havoc in spawn. Destroying teleporters. Oh, Cake just missing the Sapper.
And the jailbreak just gets launched away by Sparky and Perp. See you later, alligator. And we can see that Thu is having a little bit of trouble against Silly Wabbit because he's being protected by Skipper. Is Thu gonna? I'm gonna watch the Thu cam. Is he gonna go for the backstab?
TsundereBaka. Oh, trying to get a position for the medic, but I think he's missing it.
The Uber is popped and he dies to Baka's fist.
Yeah,
he just got
Baka's,
fisted.
This is a This is a.
This is a Peggy 13 stream.
This is a family show.
If you call murdering people a family show, then you need to question your way of life.
I'm American. That's what we do.
Not surprised. And Clutch is on really low HP trying to go onto B4L, and he gets taken up by Cake's mini sentry, and we still see that Silly Wabbit is going huge, takes down B4L.
Ooh! Porcupine getting the backstab on Conco just as he's about to kill Sparky. Really good picks going on right now. The staff's trying to take this point.
Silly Wabbit
And they have it.
getting caught from behind.
Stalker's low health. He may lose it to Clutch here.
We can definitely see that the staff has definitely taken the point now, and the regulars are just scrambling to put players out onto the field.
A lot of them not even getting health before going out. That's going to cost them. That mini sentry, it's low health, but they're not paying credence to it.
Porcupine going back to the enemy spawn, once again exercising signature Porcupine scumbag tactics.
But it seems like B4L is bringing out the sword of judgment and bringing some Christianity up in this bitch. Takes down Porcupine with this sword.
Putting a lot of pressure on the flank.
Ooh, Thu takes down Sparky.
Clutch just running in suicide. He's just kamikaze right now, and it does definitely give some momentum.
Holy! Look at the regulars. They only have about around 4 players up right now. 5 players actually.
Thu taking that Slate though, which is a critical move.
That's a really good pick by Thu right there, taking down the demo, and Jailbreak is taken up by Porcupine, and now Abash goes down as well, and Devil Chief as well. This is just a domino effect
Porcupine
of kills.
taking a really good smart and taking out the medic. Musical taking out Cake with the Super Saw. Can Porcupine get Reaper though? That's the question. He can't.
Reaper actually gets the kill, but dies to Clutch.
Where Porcupine drops it, Clutch picks it up and takes it home.
And we see that Clutch is doing a little bit of gentleman's play right there. He is saying nice one to the his enemy team right now.
Ooh, just missing the cap. Chanku and General Chief almost getting it.
There's a lot of it seems like the regulars are not really.
Ooh,
they're getting too greedy. They seem to be getting too greedy onto frag wise. They just need to focus more on what they need to do, what needs to be done. 10 seconds left until the game is over. If the regulars are going to be able to
takes out the medic, their last push. Oh, some of the players are still saying GG, but the game isn't over. Still get your head in the game here. Kanku goes down, Chief goes down. Can Cake hold it for his team? A bash comes in.
They're struggling to get players on the point, and Cake takes down Clutch, but Cake takes down to Clutch. And
can they get back in time?
I don't think they can. They still need to get their players onto the field. Jailbreak is struggling to get onto the point, and that's a GG.
That's the game.
The staff has won the game.
I think part of it though is some of the regulars started to give up when they saw that timer, and I think by they're typing in chat and they're not moving, and I think that definitely hurt them.
So the final score is that the regulars win process, but the staff takes Barn Blitz and product, which is going to end in a 2-1 game to the staff.
So the staff haven't been fired, and they will stay staff. But
it was
just
that added pressure that kept them going.
Exactly. I behind the scenes, I pulled out the bullwhip, and let's just say they won't be sitting down anytime soon. But
remember, no sex is allowed on Twitch.
Bullwhip, not anything else.
So let's go on to some post-game interviews with the captains of each team.
Who do you want to pull down first, or both?
Well, we're going to take both in.
Okay. Yeah. We'll pull in Perp, and we'll pull in Thu for a post-game interview.
J. Charlie.
So this was an interesting game pulled out by you guys. So I'm going to ask Thu in the beginning, how did you feel about going into a process?
Well, process felt a little bit better. It felt like the team was together a bit more than on the later maps, but into process it was fine. Because it felt like our energy was up, our spirit was up, and we could DM properly. There was still some few mistakes here and there where we could have won the games, but other than that, it was a good game.
Yeah, you put up a pretty good fight there on both maps, but how did you start feeling after the Barn Blitz game?
After the Barn Blitz game, I felt like certain people in the team started pushing on their own that shouldn't have pushed on their own, and like we stayed way too aggressive, and that just made us get isolated and killed. That's why we lost it.
So, Perp, the captain for the staff, how do you feel about this game?
I felt pretty good. I don't know. I was just feeling it. I thought I didn't think I'd come in and have that much of an impact, but 4 out of 5 MVPs. I was pretty. I couldn't have done it without Silly though. Silly was really my dude. He had so many good picks, and his score didn't show how much of an influence he had on the game. Especially, I think the second round on Viaduct, him getting B4L freed me to drop the medic in the heavy and really helped turn the tide on the second one because they got off to an early lead there.
So I'm going to ask the same question as I did to Thu after the process game. How did you think that the staff was feeling morale-wise?
I think they were a little down because Slow Scout dropped, and then we had the issues with Sparky connecting. I don't know if I had something to do with the comeback. Well, I think I did, but I really think that the little staff shuffle up with Porcupine going to Spy and then I go to Soldier really helped. And the spirits are a little bit higher. And then going to Payload was Clutch and Silly's home. So I think they felt a little bit, they actually calmed down and assumed their roles a little bit.
Yeah, that was a very interesting game. And you seem to have a little bit of a flame war going on with B4L saying that he was very lucky. What was that about?
He was getting a couple of lucky shots. There was one shot here that I was standing right where I am now, and he somehow shot me from the bottom of under China. I don't really understand how. And then the other shot was when I was fleeing, and he was on cement and somehow headshot me across the map through a building. I don't really understand, but oh well.
All right, I think that I don't have any more questions for now. Should we go to shoutouts?
Shoutouts.
Joe, do you have any shoutouts do you want to give to the stream?
Sure, there's a few things I actually want to say. Firstly, I'm going to go ahead and connect the rooms so you can hear both the regulars and the staff. Hopefully, they're behaving. I'm going to do this, and hopefully they'll be able to listen. So congratulations to all of you, and thank you for participating in Harpoon's Highlander for 2016. It was really great to watch, and honestly, I thoroughly enjoyed watching and casting on it, and I think I speak for all of us by just saying how great it was to watch. For everyone that's participating, you're going to get a badge that's renamed for the Highlander 2016. And for all the regulars playing, great job. And to be honest with you, I'm very proud that the staff won. It's usually we usually lose, but but you guys put up a
I
big
wasn't
fight.
playing.
Yeah, that's the real reason why.
The reason we lost was because you added perp later.
If you guys didn't add perp, we
I like to thoroughly blame everyone but myself.
Everyone needs a trump card.
All right.
But to all of the regulars that played, thank you for participating. In addition to the badge, you're going to get at least probably 6 months of Donair, each of you.
Turn on. But I have perma.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay, well, if you have perma Donair, you get to give 6 months of Donair to someone else.
I give it to my ultimate. Yeah. I'll give it to a friend.
Later. What does it mean for me?
I don't want it.
All right. Now we got
But
that out of the
I'm going to
way.
go ahead and unlink you guys, and thank you very much.
All right, so let's go over to shoutouts.
Yeah, so ultimately, thank you to Perp and Spirit
You're welcome,
and
Joe.
Chief for casting this game.
No problem.
It was real interesting to listen. I'm very glad they joined us because my TF2 knowledge is definitely lacking comparatively, and especially to all of the Harpoon donors and regulars that are watching, the staff also. You guys, I really appreciate you guys watching, and all of us, for coming to the servers. We really appreciate the loyalty that we have and the following we have, and we're so happy that you choose to visit Harpoon. Definitely a shout out to Andrew. Name was Hyper. Hyper organized the Highlander. Roy in charge of everything. He set up a lot of the work on the teams, all the configs, the maps, a lot of the stuff. And Roy his leadership for this was immense, and it only was so successful because of his involvement. So definitely, if you see him, by all means, congratulate him, thank him, whatever you want to do. Ultimately, I'm glad. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for joining us very much, and I think that's all we have to say.
We still have a few shout-outs left for everyone else to share.
Okay.
So, Perb, do you have any shout-outs?
Well, I mean, I want to echo the sentiment that Joe was saying with all the regulars and people that are watching the stream and the people that come to the servers. Like, none of this would have even been possible if we didn't have the great group of people that come around to Harpoon, and we wanted to thank everybody that participated. Anybody that has ever done anything for Harpoon, former staff, anything that has built it to what it is today, it's so important. Just not even just for this, but the community we built. We feel like we've really made a great, safe place to trade and play. And now with payload and TTT, all that, everybody that's ever come to the server and had a positive experience has really built it to where it's at. And just want to say thank you on behalf of me, the staff, the regulars, everybody.
All right, so ReDRagon, do you have any shoutouts?
I would like to give my thanks to Hyper for organizing this, and to everybody else who participated and or helped it be established. And also, please play on TTT. Thank you.
All right, Sue, any shoutouts?
Yeah, I want to thank the admin team for playing fairly and always playing with sportsmanship. And I want to thank my team for playing and trying to keep their mood up. And I would also like to thank the organizers and the casters for putting on a great show and fixing this so it actually felt like a real game.
All right, so my shout-outs next. First of all, I want to give a shout-out to, of course, the Harpoon Gaming community for making quite an experience. Unquote. Thank you for Joe and Hyper putting up this event and enduring it for the past 1.5 hours. I would also like to, as I said, I still like the Harpoon Gaming community just because of the people, because they just bring a lot of cheer onto the community. And yeah, I'm not really good with speeches, but. And secondly, I would like to give a shout out to etf2l.org, the European competitive site, for helping me with my competitive career. And UGC Gaming, for those who are interested in starting to play competitive after watching this game, go to ugcgaming.net and put up a rec post and start playing. And lastly, I want to give a shout out to my good friends of Whitelist.tf and following websites, competitive websites, PogChamp. But lastly, and the biggest shout out is, of course, the Harpoon Gaming community.
Alrighty. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you join the student group and see the servers. And by all means, stop by the website. We're always glad to have you. And I hope
I'm going to Disneyland.
Yeah, going to Disney World. All right. I thank you for watching, and I hope to see you on the servers on the website. Have a nice night.